Hello, everybody, and welcome to this quick update for members of the show. If you're not a member of the community, still stick around because there's plenty of exciting things coming your way. Now, we have a lot to unpack in this short update, everything from mass drownings and orphans to Italian and English history. So, without further ado, let's get into it. First things first, the next episode will come out on the 15th of August, not at the end of July. That's because the next episode is episode 97, Vendée, Extermination. In it, we're going to cover the systematic killing of tens of thousands of people, including the mass drownings at Nantes. We'll also witness the hell columns which rampaged through the Vendée after the rebel army had already been defeated. From there, we'll be ready to explore the genocide debate, which remains so divisive in modern France. Now, with an agenda like that, episode 97 is going to be humongous, and it will also include 3 episode extras available exclusively for members. But because this is such a controversial topic, and because I need to translate a tremendous number of French sources, I simply need more time to get this episode right. I promise it's worth the wait, as the extermination of the Vendée is one of the most interesting and controversial aspects of the entire revolutionary era. Again, to help make up for the delay, there will be 3 episode extras accompanying episode 97. The first will track the evolution of my own views on the genocide debate. The second will unpack what the Committee of Public Safety did and did not know about the secret mass drownings in Nantes. And the third will be something a little different. With tens of thousands being shot or drowned, the fate of orphaned children became a real issue for the Republic. So we'll be exploring that unusual human experience in an episode extra on orphans of the Vendée Civil War. In short, the next episode will be released on August 15, and get ready for a tremendous amount of grey history. But I have a few other announcements up my sleeve. Before we get into Italian history and the English Revolution, let's talk about bonus content. The time has come to suggest topics for the next members-only bonus episode. Current proposals include biographical episodes on Saint-Just, Marie Antoinette, or Jacques-Louis David. Other suggestions span a whole host of topics, from how the nobility survived the terror, to the emancipation and exclusion of Jewish citizens, to revolutionary fashions throughout the constitutional and republican era. You've got until August the 1st to submit your ideas for the next bonus episode. Then the community will vote throughout the first 2 weeks of August to determine the topic. To make suggestions or to vote, head over to patreon.com. Now, a quick reminder for you as an Apple Podcast subscriber. When you go to Patreon, just sign up as a free member. This free membership is the equivalent of joining the email newsletter, and you'll be able to comment on relative posts and vote for the future bonus episode topic. While you're there, check out the recent video which uses maps to visually explain the Vendée geography and its military campaigns. Also see the membership tab for the link to join the community chat room on Discord. Finally, if you have any questions for a future Q&A episode of The People's Voice, you can also post it under this announcement. Now, speaking of questions, we'll soon be recording a fascinating interview with Dr Dr Storrs, focusing on the rise and fall of the Kingdom of Piedmont-Sardinia. Naturally, I'll be asking a whole range of questions about this very peculiar state, which would go on to unify modern Italy in the 19th century. But if you have any questions of your own, just comment under the relevant Patreon post. For example, Champion of the People Harold has asked about the experiences of citizens in Nice and Savoy, which were annexed by the French Republic over 20 years before being reclaimed by Piedmont-Sardinia after Napoleon's fall. Needless to say, trying to reinstall feudalism was a tad problematic. So, if you have any questions about the Republic's southeastern frontier, its war with Piedmont-Sardinia, or the Italian kingdom's unique internal dynamics, get those questions in now. Finally, in mid-August, I'll be recording a joint episode with David from the History of England podcast. We'll be comparing the similarities and differences between the English and French revolutions, and it's going to be a blast. Thank you to everyone who's already submitted questions, and I expect this episode will be released in September. That's all for this members update. As always, if you're not already a member, now's the time to join the amazing community at patreon.com. There's exclusive bonus episodes, ad-free listening, and a range of other perks. Don't miss all the fantastic episode extras and the recent bonus episode on how the Vendée was made in Paris. For the price of a coffee or two a month, you'll help to keep this show on the air and be part of making history that isn't black and white. There's a discounted annual membership if you prefer that option as well. So please support the show today, and I look forward to welcoming you personally.